Libra, hello. This is Spirit Lantern Tarot. I'm your host, Colonel Moonlight. What we're going to do today, we're going to look at your uh, general reading for 2022. With that, we're going to briefly look at 2020, 2021, and 2022. This is a very zoomed out version of a year-end reading because I want to keep these kind of short because this is my first foray into doing a full set of readings for the entire zodiac. Keep in mind these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest of that shit behind. Um, to get the full effect of all this, check all of your placements. Check out your sun, moon, and rising, even your Venus if you feel like it. If you don't know what those are, just throw a quick goog at it. Look it up on Google. There's plenty of websites that will give you your birth chart for free. Just know your time and place of birth. Also, this is a brand new channel. Spirit Lantern Tarot is a brand new channel on YouTube here, so please give it a like, a subscribe, send send it out to your friends. Let's get some more people involved. We're building this from the ground up. So thank you for watching and for finding this and discovering it. Yeah, the more you share, the more we'll get this out to other people that might need to hear it. Also keep in mind, this is just a snapshot of your current energies that you have. These things can change. Often they will change. Sometimes they don't. And you have free will. If you don't like what's going on, you can change it. You can work with these energies, or you can work against them. If there's anyone else tied to this reading, they can do the same. It's the beauty of free will. Yeah, so that's what we have here. Let's go ahead and get into this reading for you. I hope you had a nice holiday. Ugh, can't shuffle today. I had an okay one. It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't a traditional holiday by any stretch of the imagination, but I did enjoy it. I think it provided some much needed rest. If I was to give you a theme for my holiday, it was the Four of Swords. If you're not familiar with the tarot that well, look it up. There's a lot of wisdom in that card. I think it's this time of year, especially coming down from the holidays, it's a good card to think and meditate on if that's something you do. But yeah, let's go ahead and get down to it here. Ah, come on. This deck, I'm using the Somnia Tarot deck, which is a beautiful, fantastic, and very well made deck, but cards are so hard to shuffle, at least for my hands. But yeah, anyways, so for Libra, let's look at your year forecast. All right, so we got 2020, 2021, and 2022 in the overall general reading. It's weird. We're getting a lot of similar cards, similar energies for the different signs here. Very fascinating. So here in 2020, we have the World card. That's going to show a completion of a cycle. Not a bad one. Just the world turned 360 for you, and it was time to and you leveled up. It will clarify these. We'll get a better idea of what's going on here. In 2021, I show the Nine of Wands. A bit of tension, anticipation, maybe for things to come. Some guardedness, I feel. Yeah, things of that nature. Yeah, maybe a little bit of weariness as well. The 10 of, well, I'm sorry, 2022, what the new year holds for you. The 10 of Swords. The completion of a cycle, a much needed completion of something, and of something that's been painful for you. So this is This is actually a good thing. The Ten of Swords can often be looked at as a difficult card, but uh, and but the thing is typically with that card, it's not a sign of difficulties to come. It's a sign of difficulties you've already been through. So this is the end of a painful cycle. That's a good thing. So let's go ahead and get into this, Libra. Let's clarify 2020 with the World card. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. So the World card, like I said, the ending of a cycle. Um, and it looks like you had mixed feelings about it too. Or, well, you know what? No. Well, okay. So, I clarified we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So, there may have been, in 2020, there may have been a relationship uh, where one person didn't want it to end and the other person needed to move forward with more fulfillment. I'm feeling like the person moving on was you. Um, that's just but it could go either way, honestly, for different people. This is a general reading, so different parts of this are going to resonate for different people. But yeah, I do see a moving on. Uh, uh, I'm getting a feeling of maybe there was toxic patterns and maybe a bit of control or something of that nature for some of you out there. And I see that you finally said enough is enough, and you moved on, looking for new environments, or you know, and just new, looking for more fulfillment. Excuse me, more fulfillment somewhere else. And this may not actually even be in a relationship, but the Three of Cups does often indicate that. But I'm moving on into a new environment. It could be a new friend group or aspects of your social life as well. I don't know. That's your life. I don't know your shit. You know your shit. But here we go. The Nine of Wands. Let's go ahead and clarify for 2021 for Libra, which is interesting because we clarified this card, and now we're stepping into the overall theme of 2021 as being the same card. Let's check this out for Libra. Okay, interesting. Okay, with this Nine of Wands, we're clarified by the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords. So, I'm showing this time around here. This card means something else. It feels. It shows a bit of patience in planning. It looks like maybe you've been guarding, like, because this card here, if you look at it, it's a little easier to see than this card. It shows vigilance and guardian. Here I show that in this part I show that as being a very stubborn, difficult energy. This time around I show it being a more uh, vigilant, guarded as well, but in a protective manner, not in a toxic or difficult manner, but in a, like, hey, I'm guarding my plans, my inspiration, my heart, uh, and I'm spending a lot of time thinking and meditating on this. Yeah, I show. may, there's maybe a little bit of healing involved, but I'm showing a lot of thought, meditation, but guarding, like making plans for new horizons, which is where that Eight of Cups was over here. Um, but I'm showing that uh, I'm showing new new realms of inspiration, possibly love, uh, emotion, things like that. And I show you spending a lot of time thinking carefully about it. So not a bad thing for 2021. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Let's clarify what the new year holds for our Libras here. Let's see here. Also, before I do that, I'm going to jump ahead and show that this Queen of Swords here is the overall energy of your reading. Shows that throughout all of this, you've been making clear cut, fair, well thought out decisions. I'm not showing a sense of impulsiveness. I'm showing that every decision you've made has been calculated, not in a cold, like maybe sometimes cold, yes. First, to some people it may come off cold, but well thought out. You thought about every angle, uh, any any um, any chance of difficulty. Good, clear, wise decisions. I feel is what's been made so far for you throughout this entire reading. Uh, you know, not rash or impulsive decisions, but well thought out. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords here for Libra. Okay. Weirdly enough, as I open my big fucking mouth, yeah, we got the Ten of Swords, an ending of a difficult cycle. And I'm showing that the difference between this and this, you were ending what's going on here, the overall theme. It's the you were planning this stuff, and you were being vigilant and guarded so you could facilitate this change. That's what happened here between 20 and 21 and 2022. That's the bridge between the two. Yeah, I'm not showing the external. I'm not showing what the that antagonism is. The only thing in your reading I get as a hint of antagonism is this card, and that's tough to say. And at this point, that's 2 years ago. Here we are. We're clarified with the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Cups. There may be an earth sign involved in your in your future. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. A Knight of we have the Knight of Swords, which indicates, actually, weirdly enough, as I said, like I said, my big fucking mouth. You made clear and well thought out decisions. I show an impulsive manner. Almost. I don't even want to say it's impulsive, to be honest with you. I want to say maybe a bit of enthusiasm, because I'm not getting a caution. I threw caution to the wind. It's like, hey, I've been planning all of this, and now I'm ready to take off the reins, sort of pursuit of possibly a relationship, a partnership, or something, which is the two of cups here, with someone that may possibly be an earth sign, or may exhibit earth signs towards you. But yeah, that's what I show. Pretty cool. I don't know. Hopefully that works out. I hope some of this resonates for some of you out there. I appreciate you tuning in, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.